Need to give those guys roller skates or something. They take forever. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this series so far. I definitely enjoy the game. I am again disappointed that the sales weren't that great. And I tried to get fancy there. And paid for it, as usual. Yeah, oh, that's right, I'm just bringing him over here so I can send him over again. He's saying he can't make it over. Sometimes you have to wait for them to get closer, and then they can make it. I don't know what that was. Could have just been bored waiting on him. It takes them quite a while to run back to you if they're far away. I think they're ghosts. They should just be able to haul ass. There he goes. See, so now he can make it. So I don't know why he couldn't before. I think maybe it was just too far away and he couldn't find a path. Damn it. Keep jumping up on the wall as opposed to jumping over there. Hopefully I can actually grab him this time. There he goes. Break him off and bring him with me. See where Dust has me going. And what do you know? He wants me to go right back to where I was. Thanks again, Dust.
Dust? What do you see?
Dust! Why are you such an asshole? You seriously need to get a better bird. Yes. Oh, okay. But of course, now the question is, how the hell do I get off of this? I actually don't remember exactly what happens here. Nope. At first I was like, oh, but that opens this gate too, but it obviously doesn't. So his purpose is obvious. I need to grab a hold of him. And I kind of knew I was going to make that, but I wanted to die and see if I popped out outside. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Obviously, that's way too far for me to reach. So I'm just going to try to go around and go back up, see if I can get over there. Yeah, notice I only roll twice, usually. Because if you roll the third time, you do that jump. So now we're in a little sticky wicket. We need the problem. Okay, here's one thing that annoys me about this: is that sometimes it's hard to release the guy you want to release unless you're poking at him. Because I think it does, like if both guys are stoned on a switch, and you point at another one, I think one of them will automatically break off and try to go to the other switch. But like in a play, like right now, I'm thinking, well, I wish I could just summon like the one who's not on a switch, or I wish I could summon the one guy. For some reason here, it just keeps summoning one guy. I don't understand that. So there, I'm kind of hoping. Well, I hope it's the guy who wasn't on the switch that I need, that I just put
as
him
you
on.
command.
Right, the one I sent across the hall. Douchebag death. Sends you across the bridge and then jumps off the switch. But I was hoping here, like, oh man, I really just hope this isn't that guy, so I don't have to do all this shit all over again. And of course the camera's all wonky, so I'm just gonna have to go down here and try it and hope he's there. And I honestly do not recall if he is or not. Get him. Nope, that was him. It's like grunt in frustration. So now I have to go back over. Because now I remember thinking, well, how do I get both of them off? And now I'm just getting annoyed because it keeps jumping back and forth. So I was wondering here, I was like, well, how the hell do I want to unleash both. If I go to that stone, I want to unlock both.
As you wish.
So I don't know if I do that successfully here or not. See, only the one guy comes up. And you can't just... See, here I'm trying to face that circle, thinking, well, maybe if I face it, that will cause the other guy to show up. But no matter how many times I do that, only the one guy comes up. So that's very annoying. That's a flaw in how they do this. They should have had either some interface mechanic where I could say, you know, release this guy, or if I just go to the stone and summon, they both get resummoned. Why do you just choose this guy? Is it because the other one's so far away? Hey, I'm trying everything. I'm trying to stand on top of that circle, and it's just not working. So here I've decided, finally, F it. I've got to find wherever the hell I left this guy at. And this is where I remember being quite annoyed with this mechanic. I don't quite know why I'm going here. I managed to trap myself on the other side again.
Yes.
This time I'll just send him over. Yeah, I definitely remember being quite annoyed here. Because I'm thinking, now I have to go find it. But then I find this, I'm like, well, screw it. I'll reset them that way. So I just run across it real quick, run back, and now I'll just go and resummon them. Still far more tedious than it should be.
From dust I am reborn.
Alright, so again, I'm gonna pop the bridge and send one of them over there. At least that was the theory. One of them seems to have disappeared. Where did the other guy go? Yeah, I'm pretty confused. Whoa. Almost jump off into the pit there. There he goes. Wow, he must have just went some really long backward ass way. So here I break him off, so I don't have to worry about that.
As you wish.
Send him back across. Do this whole thing again. And again, I get frustrated, I get into a rush. And then when I get into a rush, things like that happen. And then when things like that happen, I get into more frustrated, which makes me want to hurry more. And it's just an ugly cycle. So now here, see, there's that guy. So, yeah, oops.
As you command.
Send the other guy across. And here I think I'm just making sure he actually makes it. So now I could technically jump. I think here I'm still hoping against hope that I can grab him from there. And obviously it's not. Because I'm getting pretty annoyed, frankly, with making that jump. I am obviously incredibly determined to make that work. I should actually... I don't know why I didn't break him free. Because I will need him to open this gate again. Yep. And that's when I realized that. I don't know why I didn't break him or free him anyway, because even if I needed him to push that button again, he would be with me anyway. So... Oh wait, now I'm on the other side. So now I'm as confused now as I am from watching this. So obviously there was a gate there that was being blocked, I think, that he opened. So I actually didn't have to jump across. Oh, but now I'm just back where I was. So I've already been here, actually. So all of that was for nothing. And here I'm probably like, son of a bitch. And now I'm like, alright, well, I think we've explored pretty much all of this. I think I do actually. Do I try this? I don't remember. Because I know I was thinking, I just kind of want to try to run out there and see what happens. Which way, Dust? See, I can't even push that switch anymore, so I don't even know why Dust is sitting on it like it's important. Come on. Now, normally, again, in hindsight, like just watching me do this, I'm thinking, well, just pour it out. You've explored everything. But when I'm playing, I'm constantly fretting about, I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure I get everything. Yeah, I do end up trying. Wait, slides damn far. But jazz. Nothing over there. How does he die from that gas? I don't think he probably has like a respiratory system. Anyway, the thought process I'm going through is, man, I always feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Finally, it looks like here I do just go, alright. I think we've pretty much got it figured out. Oh, I think, here's what I was a little confused about too. Again, I forgot that guy's name was Basilius. So it's kind of weird. First, I thought, oh, well, this is the guy that I need for the main quest, the third dude that I got to bring back to the Boner King or whatever the hell his name is. But then I thought, well, no, that's not him, because he's not popping out of the little circles, and I didn't recognize that it updated my quest. And I thought, well, oh, this was just a side quest. But then,
Pale Rider in the flesh.
But then then I went back and realized, oh no, wait, they just combined both of those quests, both of those kill quests into the same encounter.
To your heart's content.
So here I'm just gonna look, maybe sell some crap. Actually, I don't really think I sell that much anymore, since I've remembered how important enchanting things is. But yeah, nothing too interesting here. Look at one thing that kills me again, being a bad port. Like the buttons by buy, sell, and then like just to the bottom right of sell. I think they're supposed to be like where you push on the D-pad to change between buy and sell. I don't know, but it definitely feels like just leftovers. And this was, I mean, let's make no mistake. This was a bad port. This was a bad port. THQ should feel bad. Blah blah blah. And granted, THQ is the publishers, and I actually still have a very tenuous understanding of the relationship between publisher and developer. I know on the the obvious stuff, like the publisher takes care of the distribution, all that stuff, but I know they have more control than that. Here I'm just going to sell some crap. Don't know why. I don't really need money. I just get tired of looking at the same items in my inventory all the time when I'm comparing items. But anyway, I want to look into exactly what the publisher... I mean, because how many times have you heard, oh, the publisher screwed this game up because they did this and this? Which, on the surface, if the publisher, all they really do is, get games in stores, get it on Steam, things like that, then you say, well, how can they have this much control? So obviously there's more to that relationship. The developer was Vigil? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on that. But hey, you know what? While we're doing that anyway, let's play with Google Now, which I love Google Now. It's on Android devices. But you can ask it something, and a lot of times it'll actually know. Oh, see if I can hurry up and do it before I get to the next cutscene.
You're wasting my time.
Alright, just 1 second. Oh, too late.
My king, what would you have us do? Supper! Too long you have slumbered. Too long you have forsaken your duty. I have no more use for you.
What is this? I don't like being toyed with.
They failed me, but you have earned my gratitude. I will send you to one in my kingdom who knows the way to the Well of Souls. But first, there are demons that you must face.
I've already faced and killed many.
Not like these. There is great power bound in that amulet. But your shame stays its unlocking.
I regret nothing.
Oh, I can see beyond your flesh to where the true battle rages.
Get out of my head. So I guess we're going inside our own minds now. While it's doing this. Who developed Darksiders 2?
Horseman, what did you learn from the Lord of Bones?
I suppose your king lives up to his name, if not his bargains.
The dead king has granted you passage to the city of the dead.
Who must I seek in the city of the dead?
You should worry more about the one who seeks you.
Answer my question, Scarecrow.
There's no fun in simply telling you.
Then speak no more.
I'd keep watch on my own neck if I were you.
What will I find in the city of the dead? Besides more corpses.
Something far more precious than sinew and bone. Souls, Rider. From every kingdom under a dying sun. In the city, their past life is cleansed, that they may pass through the well and be reborn. Many souls do not survive this purification. Some are driven mad, and a few even manage to escape their bonds.
Soul Splitter. The Land of Bones has locked into Demo's Death Soul and unlocked previously hidden potential. Death may now split its spirit into two halves, allowing him to move and control separately from his physical form. His turns to stone is virtually invulnerable. Sorry, I get on a small screen, so it's hard to see that. So we got a new ability, split ourselves up. So use Soul Splitter tab. Death can tear his soul into two, allowing him to move its separate entities. Once active, press and hold E to switch between deaths. Multiple deaths. So, of course, as is typical, they're going to give me a puzzle to use the newfound ability. So, obviously, I'm going to need to press, excuse me, 2 buttons at once. And here I'm just trying to get used to that ability. Okay, obviously, you need to open this gate. But while I'm doing that, who developed Darksiders 2?
Darksiders 2 was developed by Vigil Games.
Vigil. I think that's what I said. Wow, so I was actually correct. Google Analysis, by the way, is pretty banging. Much better than Siri. I think I'm trying to find the other switch. Yeah, honestly, to be totally honest, the other reason I was reading the descriptions was to remind me how this works. Because I had actually forgot about learning this ability for when I had played. Because I actually don't play for too much longer beyond this. I think I have about 10 more minutes, if that. Actually, not even that. More like 2. And then it locks up again. And then I rage and blah blah blah. You know the story. So that's what we were supposed to do, is I guess have them split up and move. So I'll definitely have to relearn how to do that. Should be an interesting ability, I guess. I wonder what happens when you use it in combat. It's kind of weird because you create a statue, but then you become two different spirits too. That's very odd. Now we need to explore the City of the Dead. It's like a great place to visit. Panama City or the City of the Dead? City of the Dead or the City of the Douchebags? Such a hard choice. And Bug's like, what did I do? Totally uncalled for. Just again, playing with the claws. Trying to figure out what that special ability is. 2100 damage from claws that are supposed to just be weaker but slower. Nothing to complain about there. Alright. You hear some kind of something making a shitload of noise. Alright folks, looks like this is about where it's about to crash. So I'll start doing my outro. As always, please leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking of the series. Like my videos if you like them. More of this to come. And I will see you folks next time.